Right. So what are the minimum? Now we understood about like what is Active Directory and what is a work group and domain network, and what are the minimum requirements we need. Okay, to this. Let me check my the minimum requirements, and this is my server. And first the network. In the last classes we worked how to connect a VMware network. Go to settings. Go to network adapter. Make sure by default whenever you install OS it will be like this. Get connected this bridge network and replicate. Done. Once you're done with that, Control Alt Enter for full screen. Is my screen shared to you? Hope yes, right?
Yes, sir.
ncpa.cpl. This is a command which I'm giving. What is the command? ncpa.cpl. So already you are aware about this. And the IP address, can you see this 22.22.22, which is already assigned? Else you can give a new IP address. I'm giving 2.2.2.2.2.2 subnet mask. And something which is very important is about this DNS IP address. What is this DNS? We'll learn in detail. Don't worry about that. But as of now, try to give the DNS IP address. So here what I'm taking, one more requirement which I'm saying, DNS IP. What you will give as a, what system IP you have, you give that as a system IP. So my system IP is 2. I've given the same thing. Right. So let me go to now. And once it is done, what you can do, you can check the communication between your base computer. As of now, I'm not changing this. As of now, I'm not changing this. What I'm not changing? This DNS IP. If I change my IP, our session might get disconnected. So I'm not doing this, but for your information, let me take the IP address like this. ncpa.cpl to check the network communication. What is the IP address? 192.168.0.220. This IP address I'll take it. 192.168.0.220. Okay. Okay. Close. Done. So now I'll go to my the base computer, and from here I'll try to get communicate. What is it? 192.168.0.220 space minus T. I'm getting reply. Before that, already we checked in the previous classes. Make sure that your firewall is off to get that communication. Done. Now what did I do now? From the requirements, from the requirements, I checked network communication is there. Static IP I assigned, DSS and IP address have been assigned, and username password already it is there. For your sake, I'll just try to sign out and try to sign in. In VMware, Control Alt Insert, password, I think SNIT underscore 123 or SNIT at the rate 123. Yes. Right. So now next step, what I do in server, you have to understand that anything you want to work with this, first step is install role, install, what is that? Role, and then configure role. And next what I'll be getting? Configure, configure the role. In three ways you can see in general terms. When I say ADDS, what did you understood about this? You can take it like this. First is why, how, what. Now, why ADDS? Okay, why ADDS? To maintain the object's information. How ADDS? That means how to configure. How to configure. These ways we have to check it minimum requirements in. And finally, when I say what is the output that you have to get it? The output, I might not complete today's class, but tomorrow's class you might see if I create a user called, okay, Pranav, okay, where in my server, Pranav should able to log in, where is it? Client. If I reset the password in the server, Pranav should able to, get the changes in the client. If I disable on the Pranav account, user account, he should not able to log in anywhere in the network. This is the output. Understood about this? What I'm trying to do? What I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Heyman, Kavya,
Yes, sir.
Rajshekhar.
Yes, sir.
Right, done. So now why ADDS we understood. How ADDS we are at this step. Let's go and do now. Go to server manager. From here you can get it. And this server manager, this is called as a dashboard. A dashboard in sense, what roles installed, everything it displays over here about your status, about your, what is it? The server. If you're new to organization, from here itself, we can check how many services are running, okay, at this server. Now your job is that to add a role. See, in the previous case, we see only servers has been installed. Nothing we did there. And my job is that as per the organization requirement, I'm installing that service. What is the organization requirement? In that class, we are saying my organization requirement is that ADDS. What is that? ADDS. Now I'm configuring this ADDS. Don't worry about this, but as of now, only focus on ADDS. Right. So now, how to do that? Go to add roles. What do you mean by role? Just like a director, how do you assign a role saying that he is a hero, he is a villain? In the same way, you are assigning the role to this server. Before you start it, what it says, your account should have a strong password. You should have a static IP and updates and network. These things which have taken as a minimum requirement. Right. So then next, what do you want? Is it a role based or a remote based? Right now I'm doing it on the role based, not from the remote. And your location of this, where it has to get stored, in your server or a different virtual disk? No, in my server only. And this is your computer name and this is your IP address of your computer. Click next. Once it done, now go for, what is this here? A service called as Active Directory Domain Services. What do you mean by this Active Directory Domain Services? Click add there. Which options is a service stores information about the objects on the network and makes this information available to the users and network administrator. ADDS uses domain controller to give network user access permitted resources anywhere on the network through a single logon process. This is what which I'm trying to put you, okay, on this. It maintains object information and makes this information available to the users. And this ADDS makes the users to allow single logon process. If I share anything in the network, example, I've shared some storage from here. This is my storage, and where I want to give some rights to the users to access the storage. What I can do, I can select the number of users who are going to access the storage. With a single logon, he can able to get the storage account. And in the same way, have given printer also for a selected user. So if Prano is logging into the computer, Prano gets access to access the storage. Prano gets the access. Prano gets the access on printer. That means on a single logon is able to get, on a single logon is able to get rights on a printer and a storage. The same way you too, when you log in, you will not get it. So this is what this explain. ADDS uses a domain controller which network uses access to permitted resources anywhere on the network through a single logon process. Right. So now by selecting this Active Directory domain services, click next. And here by default, this .NET frameworks will be get installed. Leave it. Next. And from here, click next. And once this installation process configuration completes, it will restart automatically. You want to recommend it, if anything it gets started, you can give it, else by default it gets restarted. Now I'm just installing the role. What I'm doing, I install the role. What is my next job now? My next job is that to configure this. To do this configuration, what we require? Here we require something called as domain name. What do you mean by this domain name? Domain is nothing but you say tcs.com. This is a domain. snat.com is a domain. So this is what which you require here. And when I make this ADDS installed in this, then this system will act as a domain controller. This is called as a DC. This is a domain and it controls is all the computers, printers, users in the network. That is what the job is of, what is it? DC. When I say DC, what is it? Domain controller, right? Domain controller which maintains, which controls all the objects in the network. Let me check it this. Now it is still running. Any doubts you can ask me.
Sir,
Yes.
you said when we log in through user one, here, exactly right here. If say Pranav log into system A,
Okay.
he will have the privileges to storage and printer, right?
Yes.
Then if I log in from user B or C, will I have that too?
Which computer saying? Any computer or this system here you're saying?
U3 or U2, some other computer, not the same computer.
Right. So when Suraj, right? The question
Yeah,
I asked,
yeah, yeah.
when Suraj tries to log in the same PC or any other PCs, he will not get rights on the storage and printer. You're right.
Okay, sir.
To get this permission, now who has to allow? Your admin has to allow. Now who is the administrator? You, example, Rohan is the administrator of this organization, which is called
Okay,
TCS. If Rohan permits, then only Pranav gets or Suraj gets. If Rohan is not permitting as admin, no, you cannot get.
okay, sir. I
That is
mean,
the,
if the admin allows, can we both access it simultaneously?
yes.
Okay, sir.
Simultaneously you can access. This printers which is accessed by thousands of people.
Yeah, yeah, okay, sir.
Okay, the same storage has been accessed by thousands of people.
Okay, sir.
Any more questions? Right. Then I'll take it as a no. Let me complete this. Go to close. Once I complete this, my next job, can you see that there is a role which has been added over here called as ADDS. Now this says configuration required. This is what I was trying to make you to understand. Now what I'm doing, configuring this role. So how do I configure? Click on more, promote this server as a domain controller. Click on this. When I click this, what I'm getting an option here, let's see. Add a domain controller to existing forests. What are these levels? I'll explain you on this, but let me take as of now, take add a new forest and click here tcs.com. Okay, what I'm selecting here, new forest. It takes some time to get it installed. In the meanwhile, I'll explain about what do you mean by forest and all. Let me click it next. Then it will search. And here the forest levels which I'll be getting. What are this forest level? I'm getting 2012 operating system. And if I have previously in my organization of previous versions of operating system, I have to select this. No, I don't have anything. This is my new organization. Only this servers are running. You take this 2012. If it is 19, only take 19. DNS we'll see about later. Directory services restore mode. What is this directory services restored mode? I'm giving password as snat@123. When your active directory gets fails to start or you want to do any changes, repair that, you start this into this mode. That time it will ask the password. That password is that. That means if you want to repair anything, do any changes, it will ask that password. So you have to give that password here. Okay, and click next. And from here, it will check that name of tcs.com in the network, whether it has been used or not. Here in the classroom, what will happen? So I have taken TCS, others also will take TCS, then it will not allow. For an entire company, this domain DC is a unique. And this has to be get registered. That we'll see how we can get that. More detail we will check it in the Active Directory. Now see here, Windows NTDS, this is a location where it is going to get installed. And finally, I'm clicking next. It takes 2 to 3 minutes of time, and it checks. Now it is checking the, what is it, pre-request before it gets installed. All the pre-request has been passed. As I said, DNS, IP, network, all these things it will check. If in case anything is missing, it will fail and you will not allow to install. Now everything goes fine, and I'll install. Now it started getting installation. So let it get installed, and I'll go and I'll explain you on something on what I'm talking about. Forest. What is this forest? What we are going to get in this forest? And with this and that installation, I'll complete for today's class. Now, this is a symbol of the domain. What is this? This is a symbol of the, whenever I say domain, this is a symbol. Okay, this is a real symbol. Okay, which we use it. Not something like roughly I'm taking like, this is not like, this is actual symbol of domain. This will be taken in this way only. And in this, I have a server, and inside this server, I have a network. What I have a network, and here all your computers will be there. This is PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4, all, and all these PCs will be under this PC is called as a DC. When it will become a DC, as you know that when we install a service called as ADDS, and this domain name which I have given is called as, what is it? TCS.com. And this is my new domain. What do you mean by the domain? Domain is nothing but I have 4 computers I have connected. I got 5th computer from here, I connected 6th, 7th. So all that computers till where they are connected, that is called my domain. And I'll take the same thing, okay, here. And here also what I got. And this is my a new network. What I do here, I here also, this is my Hyderabad branch, and I am extending my branches to Bangalore. So here also what I get a computers, and here also what I get users, and these TCS employees will work from Bangalore also, but they have to depend upon which one, the DC over here. If this network get down, what is the scenario? The entire employees, in one TCS office, almost all closer to 10,000 people will work, and they all have to depend upon this DC, because the user is created here and they're working from here. That case, if it gets down, that might be a challenge. Then here I have one more server I maintain, and this server, which I'm saying, this server is called as a CDC, Child Domain Controller. What do you mean by this CDC? This CDC is child. That means this is a DC and this is a child, and this is created over here. The same scenario, Chennai, Delhi, different places. So this, the entire picture which I say as a forest. What do I say? This I say as a forest. This hierarchical structure which is going now, this is called as a tree. Now first time in my organization, I am using this. That is why I said an option called as new forest. Okay, I said about, what is it? New forest. That is why I've selected that an option called as new forest over there. What I've selected? Understood about this? What do you mean by forest? What do you mean by tree?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts in this? You can ask.
I
Now,
think forest is nothing but it's like the collection of trees, right?
collection of domains.
Domains, okay, okay.
What do you mean by forest?
It's like the collection of domains.
Collection of domains. When I say domains, in Hyderabad one DC, Bangalore one domain, CDC. Like this, multiple domains called as a forest. Now, what do you mean by tree? The hierarchical structure. Right? How trees been get connected with branches, the same way the hierarchical structure is called as a tree. Any doubts? Right. Now let me check by logging into this. Control Alt insert SNIT@123. Done. Right. So I successfully configured my Active Directory domain controller, and let me check what it shows me, whether it is in the work group or a domain controller. So how do you check that? Simply go to your computer and type. So right click on system, go for properties. Now it shows tcs.com, and this is a domain controller. In the previous, it was trying to show you work group, but here it is showing what is it? A domain. So with this, you learned that how to configure a domain controller. With this, you learned about introduction, the structure, the features, and installing the domain controller. Right? That's it. For tomorrow's class, we are going to create and configure clients user and make them allow log on the scenario which I've been explained on this. If user is created here, Pranav, he has to log in. But as of now, we did what we did at this part level, which we have to configure, we did it. Clear on this? Any doubts you can ask me.
Sir,